and welcome to today's video. So over the next few days I'm going to be trying out loads of different vegan foods and vegan snacks and just letting you know what I think of them. So the first port of call is to go to Costa for a vegan coffee. So we've just got back from Costa and you would have seen our drinks. So I had an almond milk latte and Tim actually had an oat milk latte. So if we go to Costa, normally I would just get a normal latte, or yeah, to be fair, that's pretty much what I would get. So I thought I would try it with almond milk, obviously because it's vegan, and it was really tasty. The cup was like really overly filled, which I don't know if they just did that by accident or what. The actual temperature of the drink was actually hotter as well than when I've had just like normal cow's milk there. Again, I don't know if that's because the milk is different or whether they just made it hotter by accident, but I really liked the hint of almond with obviously the coffee taste of the latte. It was really nice, and I think I would definitely get that again. I did try a couple of sips of Tim's oat latte and that was nice as well, but I definitely think I preferred the almond one. The only thing I thought is like a bit annoying, I guess probably would be more annoying if you were actually vegan and got a lot of like takeout or having coffees, is that you have to pay 45p extra to change your milk, which I think is quite pricey. I don't know whether if maybe they made it cheaper, or but best case scenario free, that more people would pick the alternative milk options than just going for the cheaper option, obviously of the dairy milk. But there we go, maybe that's just my opinion. So it's now a different day and I've got a couple of things actually to try with my dinner tonight. So dinner wise, we're just having like picky bits, you know, it's like that time of year. Well, that's all you seem to eat. But the first thing I've got is these Tesco Plant Chef meat-free sausage rolls. So these are made with seasoned pea protein and couscous, and they are wrapped in flaky puff pastry. So obviously both vegan. So excited to give those a go. And then the other thing that I'm probably more excited about is also from Tesco's. It's from their Wicked Kitchen range, and it's the jackfruit pepperoni bake, and it's flaky pastry filled with spicy jackfruit and applewood smoky coconut oil alternative to cheese. Italian style tomato sauce topped with a paprika, tomato and oregano sprinkle. So that sounds and looks really interesting. I've never actually tried jackfruit, so again really excited to give this a go. So I'm going to get them both heated up and then I'll be back for the taste test. So the bake thing and the sausage rolls are now cooked. When I say cooked, like heated up. So you're gonna get those out of the oven and then back for the all-important taste test. So this is them now cooked. So the pastry does look really good, and you can see the like sausage in there looks quite tasty. That just pretty much still looks the same. So this is what they look like. So this, God, it's boiling, is the sausage roll. Actually smells really tasty. Whatever they've seasoned that like pea protein sausage with smells really good. And this is the pepperoni bake, which also smells and looks really good. So I've just finished my Tesco's Plant Chef vegan sausage roll and also the Wicked Kitchen pepperoni bake, and so I'll start off with the vegan sausage roll. So it smelt really nice, and the pastry I think was really tasty, really flaky. You wouldn't know that it was any different to a non-vegan pastry, so I really liked that element of it. The sausage part, it was seasoned really nicely and the flavour of it was really good, but it was a bit stodgy and a bit hard, and I didn't really love the texture of it, and so I was having to chew it quite a lot to actually finish it. But flavour wise, it was pretty good. Would probably not choose to have it again, but it was something worth trying. But the definite star of the show was the pepperoni bake. It again smelt absolutely delicious, and you would have seen like all the inside, you could see all like the tomato and everything. And bearing in mind I've never tried jackfruit before, I really enjoyed it. It was so flavoursome. It just tasted mostly like pizza based sauce, and I really liked all the other components of the bake as well. I like the crumb and the seasoning on the outside of it, so I definitely would rate that really highly. If I had to have one of the two again, it would definitely be the bake over the sausage rolls. So maybe I'll try out some more things from the Plant Chef range or the Wicked Kitchen range. We'll just have to wait and see. So it's now another day and the quest for trying different vegan foods and vegan snacks continues. So you would have seen already that the other day I went to Costa and tried out one of their vegan lattes. So thought it'd be rude not to try out their competition and try out a vegan Starbucks. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to have yet. Of course it will be vegan, and I will show you what I get when I get there. So I'm back from Starbucks now, and you would have seen a couple of clips of my drink, and I actually opted to go for the toffee nut latte, but to make it vegan, I had it with almond milk, and I also had the vegan whipped cream. So the actual flavour of the toffee nut latte, I think even though the milk was almond milk, just tasted like a regular toffee nut latte, which was really good. It was definitely nicer than I expected. And I did try a bit of the vegan whip, like with the lid off, because they just gave us takeaway cups. And I thought that was really nice as well. It just tasted pretty much the same as a regular cream. The only difference is I had to pay extra again for the vegan milk, although the vegan cream was included because you get cream with the toffee nut latte anyway. And yeah, I think I would have that again next time they bring them out. So what, like this time next year? So it is another day, and today is actually going to be the last day of like trying out some different vegan snacks and food. So I thought tonight we'd have a whole vegan dinner, and we've actually got the vegan Chicago Town pizzas, which just from the packaging actually look really good. So you'll see that one of the pizzas has jackfruit on, which I actually only tried for the first time in another bit of this video, and then the other one is like a faux bacon and mushroom. So yeah, they both look and sound delicious. And then we've also got a couple of desserty bits for afterwards that are also vegan, of course. So I'll show you the pizzas. So this is the jackfruit Chicago Town. So tomato stuffed crust, sticky barbecue jackfruit, and it says here, so tomato sauce, stuffed crust pizza base, topped with barbecue sauce, grated pizza topping, barbecue seasoned jackfruit, red and green peppers, and red onions. So that looks really good. And then the other one, as I was saying, is this smoky bacon and mushroom Chicago Town pizza. And this one has got, again, tomato sauce, stuffed crust pizza base topped with tomato sauce, grated pizza topping, vegan meat substitute mushrooms, and red onion. So I'm going to get these out and get these cooked. So I did also forget to mention that we've got a side to go with our pizza, and we have got this Plant Chef potato salad. So this is all completely vegan. It just says potatoes in a silky vegan mayo. So I do love a potato salad. I wouldn't normally have it with a pizza. Like normally I'd have maybe some chicken nuggets, but the fact that we've got two massive pizzas, I thought this would be a good little side to have. So yeah, I'll get this all cooked and I'll show you it when it's cooked and then taste test. So both of the pizzas are cooked now and they look even more delicious now that they've been cooked. One thing I have noticed though with these pizzas compared to like a non-vegan cheese Chicago town pizza is that the cheese hasn't really browned that much. I mean, it's definitely cooked because it's gone a bit crusty and the actual crust itself feels cooked. So that's really the first thing I've noticed upon first impressions. But I'm going to tuck into these and I will be back with my review of the taste and also my review of the taste of the potato salad. So I've just finished my vegan Chicago town pizzas and also the Tesco Plant Chef potato salad, and I will talk about the bacon and mushroom pizza first. So I think I said when they came out of the oven that the crust looked really, really good, and the crust was really, really good. In fact, I think it cooked better than the non-vegan Chicago town. The base went really crispy and the actual crust itself was crispy and was really filled with that tomato sauce as well, so that was really tasty. The mushrooms were mushrooms and the faux bacon went actually really crispy, which I was quite surprised about. I didn't know whether it would be a bit like floppy, but it was crispy and quite nice. I don't think it really tasted like bacon, it just was the texture of it was just crispy. It didn't really have an awful lot of flavour. And I found the cheese on that pizza a bit weird. It melted, which was fine, but it almost melted into a cheese sauce rather than like stringy pizza cheese. So I don't know if a lot of vegan cheese is like that, because this is really the only one that I've tried. But the highlight pizza for me was definitely the jackfruit one. I really liked the flavour of the jackfruit. I liked the barbecue. I thought the peppers were nice, and I think there was actually a bit less cheese on that one, so it didn't have that like almost cheese sauce like texture to it. It was just a bit crispier and just melted, but not so melted that it turned into a sauce. And then the potato salad just actually tasted like normal potato salad. You wouldn't have even known that it was vegan. It was very creamy. Potatoes are potatoes, and yeah, I thought that was really nice, just a nice extra flavour and texture with the pizzas. So only a couple of things left to try in a bit. I've actually got a vegan jam donut from the Tesco's Wicked Kitchen range, and I've also got some, I think they're like sea salted truffles, like sea salt caramel truffles. So that will be my final two things that I'll be trying. So it's a little bit later on now and it's time to have dessert. So I've actually got, as I said a moment ago, these jazzy jam donuts from Wicked Kitchen range at Tesco's. So it says these are soft squishy donuts, sugar dusted, stuffed with sticky delicious apple raspberry jam, and of course they are vegan. So I've never tried these before. I have seen them in Tesco's quite a lot of times. They often have them. Even better that these ones were reduced. So I'm going to give this a go and see what I think of it. So this is the donut. It is quite small, definitely a lot smaller than a non-vegan donut. It smells very sugary and I can already see some of the jam there. So let's have a little taste of this. So I've finished off my vegan jam donut, and to be honest, it just tasted like a regular donut. Again, another thing I wouldn't have realised was vegan if someone had given it to me in a blind taste test. The outside was sugary. There was, like with every single jam donut you ever seem to get, not a huge amount of jam, but the jam itself was tasty, wasn't too sweet. And then the donut itself wasn't too stodgy. It was just yeah, just a really good donut, and I think they're pretty much the same price as a non-vegan donut. So if they'd been like, you know, double the price for the same thing, then I probably wouldn't think that they're worth it, because they taste just as nice rather than like doubly as nice. But yeah, a nice little treat. And then this is the other thing I've got to try. So it's these vegan salted caramel truffles, and these are smooth salted caramel truffles covered with a fine cocoa powder. So very excited to try the truffles. So this is what the truffle looks like. Just obviously looks like a regular truffle with the cocoa powder dusting on the outside. It smells absolutely gorgeous. It smells so caramelly. That truffle was so rich and indulgent. Definitely could probably not eat more than one or two because it was very rich, but it was so delicious, and I would definitely pick those again. Yeah, I would see those on a supermarket shelf and I would pick them up. They were that tasty. So that was me trying out loads of different vegan snacks and vegan foods. I have got a few other things planned, so keep an eye out on my channel if you're interested in more things vegan. I really enjoyed everything that I tried. Definitely some, yeah, good experiences, and definitely some things maybe worth switching to. But I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, give the video a big thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again in my next video.